Digging! Digging! Digging!
It's a letter from Mucus Phlegm. Did I get the job? I think I want to open this in my room, just in case it's really bad news.
Digging in the front green, Whitmer up!
Now that I'm in my room, I'm still so scared to open it. I need to get up my nerve. Come on, Dolores. You can do it. It's a letter from Mucus Phlegm. Did I get the job?
Hello everyone in chat. If anyone is
It's
there.
a letter. Dolores, open the letter already. Okay, but if it's a no, that means I'm stuck in Thimbleweed Park and have to take over the pillow factory. Okay, but if it's a yes, what will become of Dad? Stuck here alone with Uncle Chuck.
Yes, calling out the lurkers. Hi Dutch.
It's
How
a
you
letter
doing?
from Mucus Phlegm. Did I get the job?
Jesus girl.
Okay, but... Okay, I'm opening it. Yes! It's a job offer from Mucus Phlegm to be a game programmer. I'm so excited! Can't wait to tell Uncle Chuck. He'll be so proud. But first...
Dutch, did you do the dance too yesterday or the day before? Then I think you need to do it. I don't dance. So how are you doing today, Dutch? Did you figure out your holidays? Okay. Thanks for the follow.
Uncle Chuck! Great news!
Yes, Dolores, what is it, my dear future leader of Pillowtronics?
Here, read this.
You're what?
You could
You're giving up the
learn a
opportunity
new
to run
language.
Pillowtronics to be a game programmer?
Yes, that's what I've always wanted to do. Not run Pillowtronics.
Or you could
I'm
go on
leaving on the
vacation.
first bus out of Thimbleweed Park.
Then, Dolores, you are out of my will. You're giving up over $10 million. That's $20 million in 2017 dollars. Just to pick an arbitrary date in the future. You are dead to me.
Dolores broke Uncle Chuck's heart and started programming those murder simulators. Real-life murder is the next logical step for her, sweetie. Stop her before she schemes her way into sweet Uncle Chuck's inheritance.
Sure, we'll get right on that.
I'm sure you have cats to feed, sweetie. Ciao.
Ciao. So, this is my to-do list. Find the murder weapon, because at the beginning of the game there was a murder case. There was a person from Germany was murdered, yeah. And I need to fingerprint the murder weapon, get fingerprint report, find ID for the victim in a hotel, get face from report, take a blood swab from the body, find suspicious item with blood on it, get blood run report, put 3 reports in a restaurant. Piggins need a VC67 tube, find a map of Thimbleweed County, go talk to Dolores, and go talk to Ransom the Clown. I'm gonna do that now.
It's a WC67 tube. Here's your WC67 tube.
Thank you. All fixed. Here's our card in case you need any more plumbing help. We'll just clean up here and be gone soon. No time to talk. We have to tidy up and split like a wishbone. Yeah, little pigeon humor.
It's a color copy Tron 3000.
Welcome to the Thimbleweed Nickel. 8 years of experience and 2 degrees in journalism tells me you're a Fed.
Good guess, Scoop.
You spend as much time as I have dealing with law enforcement. You get a second sense of this stuff. Plus the cheap suits. Mostly the cheap suits.
What's the deal with your sheriff? Seems kind of odd-a-reno.
He is an oddball, but so is everyone around here. And it's only gotten worse since Chuck died.
Chuck?
Chuck Edmund, the pillow magnate. He pretty much ran this town since the 50s and owns the giant pillow factory. Well, owned. He died a few days ago. His niece Dolores and her sister Lenore stand to inherit a fortune if they'll just stop fighting.
What else do you know about Chuck?
He started the pillow factory with his brother Franklin in the late 30s to make pillows for the war effort. Pillows win wars was their slogan. The factory and Chuck were the center of the Thimbleweed social scene of the 50s.
Is it better now? Let's...
Go on.
Can you understand me now
Chuck
over
invested millions
her?
in automation and became an expert in AI.
Agricultural investment?
Artificial intelligence. Computers that can think. He started automating the whole town. People tell me it was like living in the future. That's one of his machines over there. The Copytron
Thanks, Dutch.
3000. Then...
What?
The big pillow factory fire happened and killed several workers, and the whole place was shut down. Many blamed the fire on over-automation and computer error. But I think Chuck manipulated the sheriff, and it was blamed on the security guard on duty at the time. But it was too late. Chuck was disgraced, and the factory's been closed for years. A dark shell of abandoned machinery.
We're here investigating the murder. Know anything?
Not much. Just what I heard over the police scanner. Body found in the river. I'll send my best reporter to check it out in the morning. Know who my best reporter is?
You?
If this damn town wasn't such a podunk, I'd have a couple of Pulitzers by now. This pillow factory fire story is my ticket out of here.
Do you offer home delivery?
Why? You plan on moving here?
Not a chance. We'll need a complete press blackout.
Not with the First Amendment still in place. The core of a strong democracy is a strong press.
Don't you mean the Fifth Amendment?
Nope. That sets out rules for indictment by grand jury in eminent domain and protects the right to due process.
Don't you mean the 18th Amendment?
No. That prohibited the manufacturing or sale of alcohol within the United States, but repealed in 1933.
Don't you mean the 16th Amendment?
No, that permits Congress to levy an income tax.
Don't you mean the 18th Amendment?
No, that prohibited the manufacturing or sale of alcohol within the United
And
States,
there
but
goes
repealed in
on and on and
1933.
on. Oh, the 8th Amendment.
Don't you mean the 8th Amendment?
Nope. That prohibits excessive fines and excessive bail, as well as cruel and unusual punishment.
Nice chatting. Got a murder to solve.
She knows it all.
Have you seen my dime? Hey, buy me a drink?
I'm a federal agent, and I have some questions for you. You know anything about the body found by the bridge?
A body? I thought that was a log wearing a suit.
He
Do you
didn't
know
answer the
anything about the
question.
body or not?
What body? I thought we were talking about a log.
Do you know anything about the body or not?
What body? I thought we were talking about a log.
I think he's avoiding the question.
Where do you sleep at night?
I have a premium bit of cardboard real estate in the nicest part of the sewers. I've had almost no gator attacks, and there's even a grate for ventilation, so my sewer lung is even better than ever.
What's that in your pocket? Looks like a wallet.
I don't have a wallet. I'm a bum.
I can see something is in your pocket.
Maybe I'm just happy to see you.
It's in plain sight. I don't even need a warrant to beat you for it.
It's mine. Finders keepers.
Ah, so you do in fact admit there is something in your pocket.
Well, I can't give it to you. What would I put my money in?
I don't know.
See? It's not so easy, is it, Hotshot?
I've had enough. I'm a federal agent. Hand over the bloody wallet.
Well, I may be a drunk bum, but I know my rights, and you need a warrant. Now look, you find me another wallet to keep all personals in, and this one is yours. It's coming apart anyway, not like those amazing Ransom the Clown wallets they used to sell before his career hit the skids. Now, Ransom was an adulterer, a cheat, and complete... But he licensed good wallets.
We'll play it your way. For now.
Federal agents have a lot of jurisdiction here.
Tell me what you know about a guy named Chuck.
The man was an ass,
Yep.
and I'm glad he died of a heart attack. He
Wait till
ruined
you
my
see
life
Ransom the
over
Clown. Do you know the game, Dutch?
How did Chuck ruin your life?
Mr. Edmund made sure I was blacklisted in Thimbleweed Park. My so-called friends turned their backs on me. My watch repair business mysteriously burnt down, and I lost everything. Couldn't get dinner reservations, let alone a job. In the end, all I had left of my old life was my
Have you
beloved Stradivarius.
ever heard of a game named Maniac Mansion or Monkey Island?
Chuck must have had a reason to ruin you.
I took his girlfriend out to see that lame insult clown one night. But in my defense, Chuck changed girlfriends
Okay,
more
they are
often
old
than he changed shirts.
adventures.
Well, how was I
Very
supposed to know
famous.
she was flavor of the month for the Pillatronics Playboy?
They were made by LucasArts, like Lucasfilm games, back in the days, I think. And this one is a Kickstarter game, done by the same people that did the games back in the days, in the 90s, I think. And so this was Kickstarted and came out this year.
We'll talk later. Don't leave town.
Where would I go? Thimbleweed Park guided tours?
Cast your lot before it's too late. Welcome to the Thimbleweed Park Occult Bookstore. I'm Madame Marina. Are you here for the hexes, the summer blowout sale, or based on those suits you're wearing, my tax records? I don't get too many visits from suited and booted federal agents these days.
I'm Agent Ray. If you've got nothing to hide, you've got nothing to fear. For now.
Well, all right then. How can I help?
Do you know anything about the body by the river?
I know everything that goes on around here.
Okay, so spill it.
Okay, so I don't know everything right this minute. But if you're willing to get your hands a little dirty, I can find the answers you're looking for.
What do you need to help us find the killer? I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty.
I need to go on a vision quest to find the answer. But I can't really reach out into the void without a little bit of assistance. If you can get me an agaricus fungus visionum delectamentum mushroom from the sewers, I might be able to help.
I'm pretty sure that's a controlled substance.
And your point is?
What is this place?
It's the county's primary source of occult books, knowledge, and services. You need hexes, curses, cure-alls, or curios? You come to me.
Okay, I get the idea.
You need voodoo, hoodoo, fortunes, or flim-flams? You come to me.
Enough. I get it. Jeez.
You need cough drops or coffee filters? Yeah, you go to the quickie, pal.
Can you really hex people?
I sure can, no matter what the Consumer Watchdog Service says. Might not always come out exactly as you want, but spirits work in mysterious ways. So if you have any complaints, take it up with them.
Did you hex that idiot clown Ransom?
I'm very proud of that curse. He was being a jerk and he needed a little beat down with the karma bat.
Remind me never to piss you off. What's your deal?
There's not much to tell. I set up my shop in Thimbleweed after finessing my craft on the road for many years. After all, there's only so many nights you can vomit peyote and pull cactus needles out of your ass in the desert before it becomes old news.
How did you get into this voodoo crap?
I suppose when I realized I could get baked and make money doing it.
That wasn't the answer I was expecting.
I don't know what to tell you, dear. I like tripping balls, and with the money I rake in from my curses, I'm gonna retire on a yacht in the Bahamas.
I suddenly feel like I picked the wrong profession. Why did you open in this crap-hole town?
The vibrations. This town has a dark and weird energy, which makes it perfect for occult business.
Do you mean an energy, like the signals I've been hearing about?
No. Those signals sparking through the air lately are something else altogether. I don't know what they mean, but I know it isn't good.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Whoa there, little Agent Reno. Like I said before, you can't just go bumbling around the county without a map.
I am a federal agent. I can take care of myself.
Have fun,
Yeah,
Dutch.
that darn
And
fine
greetings to all the
agent, I'm
others.
sure of. But we have laws around here, and everyone is required to have an official map.
What level rift are you on?
Yeah, you're right. I'll head back to town and find a map.
Ooh, donuts do sound good.
It's a map of the Thimbleweed Park County area.
Do you know this map is a priceless first edition? Please, don't touch. Can I help you?
Why can't I take your map? I'm a federal agent.
Okay, that's actually two questions. First, being a federal agent doesn't mean you can waltz into a newspaper office and take their map. We have a little thing called the Fourth Amendment. And second, that's a priceless original. If you want a map, check the Quickie Pal.
Can I, as a private citizen, please have your map?
Nope, it's a priceless original.
Nice chatting. Got a murder to solve. It's full of articles. Some of them look quite old.
You got any loose change?
That tape is for official government business only.
Excuse me.
Be with you in a second. I'm in the middle of sorting. How can I help?
I'm a federal agent. Know anything about the body out by the bridge?
You're a federal agent. I work for Uncle Sam, too. As one government agent to another, I'll do what I can to assist.
Do you know anything about the body out by the bridge?
No, everyone in town is still collecting their mail as usual. No one from my route is missing, and I would definitely notice if they were. I mean, not to brag, but I did consider joining the feds. It's just not as prestigious or as challenging as postal work.
Don't leave town. I have eyes on you.
I'll be right there. Too much sorting to do.
It's a sticky tape dispenser. It says, For government use only.
Well, since you're with the government, I guess you're entitled to some tape. Just go easy on it. We're almost out.
That looks like Agent Ray's notebook. I hope she's okay. Definitely Agent Ray's notebook. I will of course refrain from perusing its contents. Agent Protocol. There's no path beyond this point. It just looks like unfinished temp art from a cut room. There's no path beyond this point. It just looks like unfinished temp art from a cut room. Looks pretty dark down there. I can't see anything there, but it's pretty stinky.
Welcome to the Thimbleweed Nickel. 8 years of experience and 2 degrees in journalism tells me you're a Fed.
Nice chatting. Got a murder to solve. Lots of medical books there. Insert 2 photos of an individual and the face Tron 3000 will verify a positive match and print out a report. Fully voice activated. Stop reading and start talking.
Four. 32,921,056. Calculating. 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 5. No, wait, 7. The primary function of the Faceron 3000 trademark is to analyze a photograph of a dead body and compare it with an official photographic ID to provide a positive identification of the victim. Procure an official law enforcement camera, then to use camera with dead body. The Faceron 3000 trademark requires official government identification that contains a photograph of the victim. Sure, whatever. Subroutine exiting.
It's a police radio. Looks like it's on and ready to use. It's dark, but I can see there's nothing in there. It says, "We're out at the old abandoned pillow factory. Back soon. Safely First Savings Manager, Mr. El Pau."
What can I do for you, honey?
I'd like to order some food.
Sure. Everything's on the menu board. What do you want?
I'll have a hot dog.
Good choice, honey. We're trying to move him out. Eat up, hun, while it's still hot.
Okay. That is the worst hot dog I've ever eaten. I, gotta go. I feel better now.
Welcome to Quickie Pal. Can I help you find anything?
I'd play if it were a sure thing. Oh, guess I'm on camera.
Wanna buy a fine leather jacket? How can I help you?
I'm Junior Special Agent Reyes.
I'm not Holden, if that's what you're thinking.
Do you know anything about the body by the river?
No, but I heard the sheriff nearly ralphed when he saw it. The only bods I've seen lately are the righteous babes on the top shelf of the magazine rack.
Let's not go there. Have you seen anyone acting suspiciously around town?
Actually, now you mention it, I did see something suspicious a couple of nights ago. I was on the late shift getting ready to close up and grab some za when Willie the town bum walks in. Was totally whack when I think about it.
Why did Willie seem suspicious to you?
Well, normally we have to toss him out because the dude smells grody, and he never has any money. But for the first time in forever, bro pulls out this wallet and flashes a fat stack of dead presidents. I thought it was kind of bitchin' when he bought out the liquor cabinet.
Could the wallet you saw have belonged to Willie?
Oh, no way. That wallet was his. I figured he got lucky and found it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. But come to think of it, I'm pretty sure the wallet had some weird red stains on it. At the time, I thought it was the cherry mouthwash he drinks, but it could have been blood.
Do you have any maps of the county?
Oh, sorry, dude. We're all out of them. Sheriff Areno came by and nabbed them all. Didn't even pay for them. Uncool. Way uncool, man.
I'm going to look around your store. Definitely Agent Ray's notebook. I will, of course.
I need to stay focused and solve this murder so I can get on with my plan. The only thing I get from poking around these boxes is a case of sneezes. I can't budget.
It's out of order. It's out of order. The coin slot is filled with glue, the buttons are missing, and the cord to the receiver is cut. Otherwise, it looks fine. It's out of order. The coin slot is filled with glue, the buttons are missing, and the cord to the receiver is cut.
The cell phone has no reception. I'd say that leads somewhere I don't want to go. It's sealed shut. No way to open it.
Looks pretty dark down there. Wait, I see Agent Ray. Agent Ray, is that you?
No, it's the Pope. The Vatican decided to take me on a tour of the sewers. Of course it's me, you idiot.
Why are you in the sewer?
Enjoying the sights and smells, practicing my sewer spelunking hobby, hunting for ninja turtles. Take your pick.
You go spelunking?
No, you moron. Someone attacked me when I was investigating the alley behind the diner.
Are you okay? Are you hurt? Do you need medical attention?
I'm fine. I've woken up in worse states and in worse places than this. But usually there was tequila involved.
Did you see who attacked you? I will have them arrested so fast, their head will spin.
No, they came at me from behind. It was lights out before I had a chance to turn around. But I'm guessing whoever it was doesn't like us poking around town.
We'll make them pay for this, Agent Ray. Just as soon as we get you out of that sewer. Have you looked around the sewers yet?
Are you making a subtle suggestion there, Agent?
No, ma'am.
I'll go look around when I feel like it.
Don't panic, Agent Ray.
I'm not panicking.
I said don't panic, Agent Ray. You need to conserve oxygen.
I really don't. But believe me when I say, I'm doing as little breathing as possible down here.
I have some great survival tips.
I have a survival tip for you, Reyes.
Oh, yeah?
It's called Zip It, and I won't punch you in the nuts when I get out of this sewer.
I'll be back as soon as I can.
Don't screw this up, Reyes. The cell phone has no reception.
It's out of order. It's out of order. The coin slot is filled with glue, the buttons are missing, and the cord to the receiver is cut. Otherwise, it looks fine.
You got any gluten-free donuts?
Please don't mess with the police scanner. I'm waiting for a call about a woman in town throwing something on the ground.
It's a police radio. Looks like it's on and ready to use. It doesn't have any buttons. Must be for incoming calls only. Attention, all units!
It's not much, but we're short a story on page 4. I sure hope no one tries to touch my map while I'm away. I know it's beautiful, but you can't remove it.
Loose change?
It says, need help playing Thimbleweed Park? Call the fully automated Hinttron 3000 at 4468.
Hey, buy me a drink? Buy me some kombucha?
It's turned off.
We interrupt our hostile takeover non-stop music with this important...
It's out of order. The coin slot is filled with glue, the buttons are missing.
The cell phone has no reception.
That Ransom the Clown isn't very popular around here. It says he eats tuna.
The only thing I get from poking around these It needs a dime to work. An empty coin return slot. The only thing I get from poking around these...
Hey, if you see a dime, it's mine.
There's no path beyond this point. It just looks like unfinished temp art from a cut room. I'll just drop the dime for Ray.
Help! I'm trapped in the sewer. Please call the authorities and let them know. You'll notify someone. Thanks.
I got an emergency call about someone being locked in the sewer. I should have expected, Reno, it was you. I don't like being interrupted when wrestling is on.
Bad news, Sheriff. There are no donut arenos down here.
This case doesn't seem like something the feds would be interested in, Now, you should head back to the home office of Reno before you get hurt. There is a killer on the loose.
Yeah, I'll run that up the home office Reno flagpole. In the meantime, can you get me out of here?
Sure, just follow me. Oh, I will need to blindfold you.
Nothing about this town surprises me anymore.
Oh, there's a bus leaving in a few hours. I think we can handle the investigation from here, Reno.
Please don't mess with the police scanner. I'm waiting for a call about a man by the diner doing nothing suspicious.
I need to stay focused and solve this murder so I can do...
Attention, all units!
It's not much, but we're short a story on page 4. I'll be back soon. Don't you touch my map.
It's a color Copytron 3000. The Copytron takes nickels.
You got any secondhand crystals?
It's a good photo of the body. I like how the state-of-the-art camera can alter the angle of the shot. There's no path beyond this point. It just looks like unfinished temp art from a cut room. It says, Tokentron 3000 is guaranteed to dispense exactly... It's the back door to the diner. What a mess.
We interrupt our hostile takeover non-stop music with this important message. You're listening to...
The doors are locked, and nobody's inside.
Can I help you?
Nice chatting. Got a murder to solve. Stay out of trouble. Thanks. I hope you kept your eyeballs off it.
Loose change? Thimbleweed Park guided tours? Hey, buy me a drink?
Welcome to Quickie Pal. Can I help you find anything?
I found this bottle. I'd like 5 cents back for cleaning up the environment.
Well, I'd like 5 cents from you for taking your bottle. Just kidding. Quickie Pal humor. Here you go.
Please don't mess with the police scanner. I'm waiting for a call about a man by the diner and a possible car accident.
It's a police radio. Looks like it's on and ready to use. Enough screwing around. It's a police radio. Looks like it's on and ready to use.
Attention, all units!
It's not much, but we're short a story on page 4. I'll be back soon. Don't you touch my map.
What a nice copy, and in color too. It's a map of the county. This should help me find my way around.
Buy me some kombucha?
Whoa there, little Agent of Reno. Well, the law of Reno is the law of Reno. No wandering around without a map.
I am a federal agent. I can take care of myself.
And a darn fine agent, I'm sure of. But we have laws around here, and everyone is required to have an official map.
I have an official map right here.
Oh, I see. Well, that looks legit, Reno. Odd. I thought yeah, well, I guess the law is the law. I guess I'd better return all these maps to the Quickie Pal.
I feel like we're getting close to cracking this case.
The only thing you're getting close to cracking is my patience with you.
Let's work together and I can get on with we can get out of this town as quickly as possible.
Agreed.
We need to identify the body using the Facetron with a photo of the body and the victim's photo ID.
You mean like a driver's license or passport?
Or Burger Shack loyalty card, recognized around the world? We need a fingerprint match. Using the Fingertron with a fingerprint from the murder weapon and an official fingerprint book. Let's get cracking.
What are you doing there?
Oh, I'm just digging. Mostly holes. But then I buried them again, all neat and tidy.
I can't open that.
Dig.
No thanks. You think I'm a log lady? Better ring the doorbell.
Hello? How can I help you?
Federal agent. Are you kids doing drugs in here?
I'm sorry, this isn't a good time to chat. So, if you'll excuse me, I need to talk to my sister about the will reading before heading out. She's waiting for me in the library.
Well, okay. Just don't leave town.
Digging!
This clock looks vaguely familiar.
Where the hell have you been, Dolores? We're all here waiting for you so we can start the reading of Uncle Chuck's will.
Take a chill pill, Lenore. I had to answer the door. It was one of those federal agents.
I don't care if it was the flippin' Pope. Let's get on with it, sister. I want to know what I got.
Wait, I thought you said everyone was here. Where's the lawyer?
I don't know. I thought he was coming with you.
Oh, Lenore, you're useless. Has anyone tried calling him?
Well, maybe if you hadn't left town and broken Uncle Chuck's heart, we wouldn't need to call the lawyer to read a will. This is all your fault, Dolores. Dolores, if you have anything to say, you say it to me. Peter is embarrassed to talk to you know what.
Okay, we got off on the wrong foot. Let's try again. Hey, Lenny. Long time no see.
Screw you, Dolores. You know I hate it when you call me that.
If you just came here to piss me off, then leave. Because we both know there's not a snowball's chance you were left anything good in the will. Also, have you called the stupid lawyer yet? I want to get the will read and see how little Uncle Chuck left you.
Would it kill you to help out a little?
I wasn't the one who abandoned the family. I was always there for Uncle Chuck, so it's time for you to finally lift a finger and help out.
Oh, gag me. All you were ever there for was a handout from Uncle Chuck.
Oh, Dolores, I won't shed one tear for you when the will is read and Uncle Chuck left everything to me.
So Uncle Chuck really hated me?
Can you flip and blame him? You broke his heart when you left to become a you-know-what.
A game developer?
Oh, shh. Do you want the whole house to hear?
Is my career really that shameful?
Oh, hell yes, sweetie.
Then what do you tell people I do instead?
We just tell people you went to rehab. It's better for the family name.
You tell people I'm a drug addict?
Better they think that than know you chose to make those mind-corrupting murder simulators for a living.
For the last time, Lenore, I don't make murder simulators.
Oh, sure you don't, sweetie.
Ugh. You know what? I don't care. Tell them whatever you like, you grody poser. But this makes us even for the time I used your homecoming crown as a conductor in my homemade generator. Do you know anything about Dad's disappearance?
Dad probably ran off to hide somewhere. It's amazing that Dad and Uncle Chuck were cut from the same genes. One a powerful leader, and the other, well, spineless.
Don't talk about Dad like that, Lenore. You're so cruel. How is Chuck Jr. doing?
Chucky is thriving. Some people say he's a brat, but those people just don't recognize his blossoming leadership abilities. No doubt picked up from Chuck Sr. because he certainly didn't get them from his father.
How are things with Peter?
Fine. Just peachy. I can't believe we've only been together 20 years now because it feels like a flippin' eternity.
I think we're done here.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Chucky's been in our family for years. Chucky has been sitting here forever. I don't want to move him now. It's my handy ASCII chart. Never know when you'll need to decode binary messages, so I always practice, every day. It's my specks of dust. It feels lonely without Uncle Chuck around. It's a spare AT-25 tube. Very rare, hard to find. Uncle Chuck was always very touchy about this painting. Wonder why? It's a fingerprint reader to open the safe. It only works for Uncle Chuck. Looks like an old receipt. It's a receipt from the town's electronics store. One vacuum tube puller, paid in full. That looks like Uncle Chuck's journal. Uncle Chuck was a strange and complicated person. I'm not going to carry this big checkbook around. It's the stub of a check that was made out to an attorney, Brant Balawick. Payment in full for will and reading.
Hello, Dolores. How lovely to see you today. How may I be a boo of service?
How's business been going?
In this town? Always slow. You know how it is. How else may I be a boo of service?
I'm going to check out the beautiful lobby.
Goodbye. Have a nice evening, Abu.
That's weird. I swear I pushed the penthouse button. The elevator is still moving.
I need to stay focused and solve this murder so I can get on with my plan.
You're investigating here, too? I wouldn't go in there if I were you.
What do you mean? Why shouldn't I go in?
Because you're probably superstitious and would believe all that claptrap about paranormal activity in the hotel.
Paranormal? What nonsense.
My thoughts exactly.
What are you doing here?
Well, Chuck's brother Franklin went missing a few weeks ago.
Is he the body by the bridge?
Nope. But this reporter's note says there's something odd about the whole thing. I'm working up a story, but the only lead I have is someone seeing him here briefly a few weeks ago. He was seen around the lobby area. Then he just vanished.
Big day today. I'm meeting some promising investors. I know they'll believe in my plan to turn the dying pillow factory into a highly profitable stuffed toy factory. It can't fail. Just gotta check into a room without Chuck knowing about it. He has eyes and ears everywhere. I'll need a disguise. Also need to copy this prospectus so I can give it to the investors and keep my copy. Chuck wouldn't know a good idea if it hit him. Stuffed toys of the future. What luck!
Why, hello, Mr. Edmund. We weren't expecting you in today. What can I do for you, Abu, sir?
I'd like a private hotel room.
What do you want a hotel room for, Mr. Edmund, Abu?
None of your business.
I don't know why you'd want a room when Chuckaboo always has plenty of space for you in his penthouse suite.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
How else may I be a boo of service?
Do you have photocopying here?
But of course we do, Abu. Abu. That is to say, we normally do, but we've run out of paper. Unless I get more paper, Abu, I won't be able to help you out.
I'm going to go now. You didn't see me.
Goodbye. Have a nice evening, Abu.
I can't talk to him like this. I have to put on a disguise to fool Chuck and his spies.
Hey, dude, what's your damage? Yo, dude.
What's that jacket you're wearing?
The latest and greatest jacket. It zips in the front.
Don't most jackets do that?
You're too old to understand.
What's on your face?
They're the latest and greatest nose glasses from the Jason the News Guy adventure game from Mucus Phlegm Games. With these on, no one knows who I am.
Won't you quit playing that music?
You're not my dad. You can't tell me what to do. Don't you just love this music? Hey, dude, what's your... Yo, dude.
What's on your feet?
The latest and greatest Reeboks. I just got them. Aren't they rad?
What's with all the latest and greatest?
I'm not grody like you. Everyone knows that unless you've got the latest and greatest, you might as well barf. I'm not risking my reputation by touching anything that's not like the latest and greatest.
What if I said you didn't have the latest and greatest stuff?
Like, barf me out. All my stuff is totally the latest and the greatest.
Your glasses are not the latest and greatest.
These glasses have got to be the latest and greatest, aren't they? Did something newer come out? Nah, you're wiggin'. I can't trust a dweeb like you.
I would totally know what was the latest and greatest.
Oh yeah? I bet you don't know anything about what's the greatest right now in 1987. Prove you're not just an old dweeb from the 50s.
Sure, I can prove it. I'm totally bodacious because I can talk like you and... I've got a fly homie who...
Get real! I'm like totally stopping you right there. No one who's tight would talk like that. No way do you know what's rad right now, poser!
I would totally know what was the latest and greatest.
Oh yeah? I bet you don't know anything about what's the greatest right now in 1987. Prove you're not just an old dweeb from the 50s.
Sure, I can prove it. I'm totally bodacious because I can talk like you and... I know some peeps who...
Get real! I'm like totally stopping you right there. No one who's tight would talk like that. No way do you know what's rad right now, poser!
I would totally know what was the latest and greatest.
Oh yeah? I bet you don't know anything about what's the greatest right now in 1987. Prove you're not just an old dweeb from the 50s.
Sure, I can prove it. I'm totally bodacious because I can talk like you and... I've got a groovy friend who...
Get real! I'm like totally stopping you right there. No one who's tight would talk like that. No way do you know what's rad right now, poser!
I would totally know what was the latest and greatest.
Oh yeah? I bet you don't know anything about what's the greatest right now in 1987. Prove you're not just an old dweeb from the 50s.
Sure, I can prove it. I'm totally bodacious because I can talk like you and... I know this gnarly dude who... publishes a zine and...
Get real! I'm like totally stopping you right there. No one who's tight would talk like that. No way do you know what's rad right now, poser!
Nah, just teasing. What if I said you didn't have the latest and greatest stuff?
Like, barf me out! All my stuff is totally the latest and the greatest!
I would totally know what was the latest and greatest.
Oh yeah? I bet you don't know anything about what's the greatest right now in 1987. Prove you're not just an old dweeb from the 50s.
Sure, I can prove it. I'm totally bodacious because I can talk like you and... I know this gnarly dude who... was on MTV and... tells me what's hip, daddy-o.
Get real! I'm like totally stopping you right there. No one who's tight would talk like that. No way do you know what's rad right now, poser?
I would totally know what was the latest and greatest.
Oh yeah? I bet you don't know anything about what's the greatest right now in 1987. Prove you're not just an old dweeb from the 50s.
Sure, I can prove it. I'm totally bodacious because I can talk like you and... I know this gnarly dude who... was on MTV and... tells me what's the cat's pajamas and what's the bee's knees.
Get real! I'm like totally stopping you right there. No one who's tight would talk like that. No way do you know what's rad right now, poser?
I would totally know what was the latest and greatest.
Oh yeah? I bet you don't know anything about what's the greatest right now in 1987. Prove you're not just an old dweeb from the 50s.
Sure, I can prove it. I'm totally bodacious because I can talk like you and... I know this gnarly dude who... was on MTV and... tells me what's wicked and what'll gag me with a spoon.
Whoa! You're legit! I totally believe you know what's tight right now. When you've got something new and sick, I'll trade you. Until then, I'm gonna rock out. Ah, don't you just love this music?
Want this bear? Guess he can't hear me.
Hey dude, what's your damage?
Dude, check out this rad new pillow bear. It's righteous. Big time righteous. I'll do you a favor and trade you.
You'd do that for me? Oh, sick! Ooh, what do you want to trade?
I'll trade you the bear for your glasses, no faking. Gag me. Your glasses totally make you look like a dweeb.
No, duh! Take the glasses then. Quick, before anyone notices I have them. First, here's my used gum for your collection.
I don't have a gum collection.
Never mind that. Now give me that bear so I rock it out.
Sure, dweeb dude, gnarlicious, I can't keep this up. Let's get this over with. Here it is.
Sweet! You're ace. Later, dude.
Nobody can recognize me now with this foolproof disguise.
Welcome to the Edmond Hotel, most beautiful hotel-a-boo in the Thimbleweed Park County area. How may I be a boo of service?
I'd like to check in.
Okay, sir. What's your name-a-boo for the booking?
Emilio Estevez.
Of course, Mr. Estevez. We have a lovely suite-a-boo for you on the 7th floor. Your suite has been fitted with the new state-of-the-art Aboo Hotel Tron 3000. It's such new technology, Aboo, that we're still fitting out the rooms on the 10th floor. How else may I be a boo of service?
Do you have photocopying here?
But of course we do, Aboo. Aboo, Aboo, Aboo. That is to say, we normally do, but we've run out of paper, Aboo. Unless I get more paper, Aboo, I won't be able to help you out.
I'm going to look at your beautiful lobby.
Goodbye. Have a nice evening, Aboo.
Hello? Yes, only on Tuesdays. Yes, I'm almost ready for our meeting. I've just got to wrap up a couple more things. I'll call you back when I'm ready. What's that monstrosity? A Hoteltron. Chuck must have had them installed recently. I'll have to find a way to stop it recording my meeting. And I still need to get a copy of my amazing prospectus. Then I can keep the original for myself and give a copy to the investors. That doesn't seem to work. It's some blank hotel stationery.
That's not right. It's gone blank.
There seems to be a little problem, Abu, with your Hoteltron. There we go, Sir Abu. Huh. Some blank paper got stuck here accidentally, Abu. I'll dispose, Abu, of this for you. No need to say thank you. We're here to help, Abu.
Are you happy now? I've done everything you asked.
It's locked. It's locked. It's hotel stationery. That is, it's a mostly blank piece of paper. It says that contractors should use these photos to set up rooms correctly, so the Hoteltron can determine when a room isn't clean. It's a photo of a clean deluxe hotel room. It's a photo of a clean standard hotel room. Could you use this as photocopying paper?
That should be all the paper, Abu, I need. What would you like to photocopy?
This prospectus document.
Sure thing, Abu. Well, that's all I need. I'll be back in a jiffy, Abu.
One task done. Now I should go to my room and prepare. The doors are closed. Waiting.
What was that? I guess it was nothing. Looks like the Tron machines are working perfectly.
No reaction. Perfect. Now Chuck will have no idea what I do in my meeting. I'm finally ready for that meeting. Better give the investors a call to let them know they can come up. You can come up to my room now. I'm ready. Back to being plain old Franklin. That was quick. Oh, it's you. How did you know I was here?
Franklin was never seen again. I asked the sheriff for more information, but there was nothing. No body, no Franklin. Some of the more superstitious types claim he's haunting this hotel, but those of us dedicated to fact-finding know that must be poppycock.
That's an interesting story. So Franklin's dead as well?
No one knows for sure if he's dead. Isn't it a great time to be a journalist in Thimbleweed Park? One missing, a mystery body, and Chuck died of a heart attack. Did you find out the identity of the body in the river yet?
We're still working on it.
Have there been any obstruction or renos to your investigation?
What do you think?
Enough said.
But you didn't answer my original question. Why are you here?
I see I can't fool you. If you ever want to switch professions, we need reporters like you.
That still doesn't answer my question about why you're here.
Okay, okay. I was following up on a report that Franklin checked in here under a pseudonym.
Finally. A pseudonym? What was it?
All I could find out is that a man with a large nose was seen around the same time as Franklin.
And?
That man checked in under the name Emilio Estevez, so it may not have been Chuck's brother.
What room did the man with a large nose check into?
It was a room on the 7th floor. I couldn't find out anything more without a shiny official badge, like you have.
Why is it so hard to get information from you?
Let's call it a job interview. As I've said, I need good reporters, so I don't have to run all over the county.
I don't have time to be a newspaper reporter.
Fair enough, but you know where to find me.
What's new in the news?
Just a bunch of reports about paranormal activity here at the hotel. I don't give them much credence.
Thanks for all the information. See you later.
If you find out anything publishable, stop by the Nickel to let me know.